The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess.
Here he goes again! Dimitar Berbatov, brilliant!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Chance for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
De Bruyne. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nicely spread. Messi has it in a wide position. Climbs up big! No, not the best of headers.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pullet. Nicely weighted ball. Lahm play. Header! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Rijkaard. Played into space out wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Serginho. De Bruyne. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. De Bruyne gets a foot in here. And this is Berbatov. Berbatov! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? And this is De Bruyne. And it's Rodri. He's going for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that should get the job done. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Pele.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Spread it left. Look at the space. He's having a go. Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Berbatov. Bergomi cuts out the pass. Roberto Carlos. Camavinga. It's a good ball out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Throw in. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. That's been cut out, well played. Van Dijk. Tigres looking to pass. He's gone for goal! No, not quite.
Berbatov clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Pull it. Pele. Vitinha conjures time and space where few can. And it's Gullit. Rodri wins the duel this time. Camavinga looking for a runner. Vitinha. Probing pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Camavinga.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now, can they get him away? Danger averted for now. Neither of these two want to come off second. Terrific header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Half-time getting close now. And it's De Bruyne.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Berbatov.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Rodri. Camavinga. And here's Berbatov. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Cambio.
There's the start of the second half.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. Roberto Carlos takes control of it and he's on the move. And it's Berbatov. Indonesia come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Shot, surely! It's their second corner of the game. And they've got rid. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Lam. Indonesia still this single goal behind. Here's Vitinha. Lam. He's a sharp little ball here. Gullit picks it up out wide. Throw in. Vitinha. Oh, good take in a good area. No, again, there's no way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Lam. More and more pressure on the ball here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Vitinha, Indonesia, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Berbatov does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's Serginho. Played into the middle. Driving forward. Eze. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Played out wide.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Eze. Can he spark a counter here? Tries to pass it through. And it's Eze. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Out towards the flank. And it's Rijkaard. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Indonesia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Vitinha. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. That pass has been well intercepted. Gullit. Now that looks a decent ball. He can get that clear.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
Cambio en Tigres. Número 13. Número 3. Número 11. Messi. Entran. Número 10.
Great defending.
Número
That
5.
can he finish?
Número 23. Se está
And
realizando
again.
el cambio.
Really well taken goal. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
He has found the way through. Roberto Carlos, played in by Roberto Carlos. Can he finish? Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And when the manager called on him, he was... And that is that. Indonesia have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Vitinha.
Hah?
Lam.
Jerman. Mana yang sorot?
He is through here.
Kenapa yang?
It's bounced back off the post.
Bismillah.
Somewhat off target. And it's Eze. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's got away.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Oh, langsung lihat kalian? Baru Pak.
Beckham.
Tapi kan anu saya.
Eze. Vinicius Junior. To Beckham. Van Basten is in a really good position out wide. And it's Beckham. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Lahm. No, that was never going to make it. Lahm is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Not the most accurate pass. Quarter of an hour played. Pedri. And he's there to get it away. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Lahm deals with that comfortably. It's there! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Gamba Osaka have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Ronaldo is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's just misjudged that one. Cafu.
Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And smartly reclaimed. Vitinha can so cleverly bypass the press. Roberto Carlos swings it across. Pedri. Cafu. It's a searching pass. And he's intervened well there. Oh, it's Van Basten. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Vitinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, he's not getting past him there. Pedri. Oh, it's Van Basten. Roberto Carlos. Vitinha. So what can they make of this? Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Eze. Gullit. Tries to play it through. Ball driven towards the far post. Out to the left it goes. Back in. Tries a shot! He has done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. Pedri. Cafu. That's an imaginative pass. Lahm. Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Gullit. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? The whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half?
Indonesia will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Indonesia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Pedri. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nicked it back promptly. Nesta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Roberto Carlos. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Eze knocks it out wide. The ball goes in. Header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Pedri. Beckham. And it's Beckham. Can he get on the end of this? And that was very necessary. That'll be a throw.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 20, Pele. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Messi. Substitutions taking place.
And here's Beckham. And he's cut it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Almost an hour gone. Now it's Gullit. Oh, that's a fine interception. Beckham. Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Vinicius Junior. Gamba Osaka finding their passes. Roberto Carlos, who's set up one goal so far. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Eze has it out wide and in space. And it's Lam. Cross to the back post. He rises! Firm header just off
Bawa
target.
teman.
That's a really
Liga
decent
siapa?
chance.
Cafu.
Barang.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Opts for safety. Nesta.
Iya.
And he's managed to get free. That's very neat. Goal kick. No. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Substitution for Indonesia,
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cafu. Cafu plays it, climbs up big!
Number 8.
Harmlessly behind.
Number 6. Jan Koller. Substitution.
Indonesia have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Yamal, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability.
Anda kemana sendiri, Ma?
Numbers back. Mbappe. 75 minutes played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now that's well seen too. Roberto Carlos picks it up now. Oh, well played, well played. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Caught offside that time. And it's Kukçu. And here's Haaland. Threads one in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. No surprise, that's a booking. And that's put paid to a promising move. Chips it through. Now it's Mbappe. He's gone for goal. Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Gamba Osaka take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Mbappe. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And there goes the final whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here? Oh, smashing header! It's run loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So, a breakthrough already. What a throw in. Vitinha, nicely weighted ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Eze, and it's Vitinha. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And this is Pele! And that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Rodri. Doué. Nesta cannot be beaten that easily. Now it's Bale. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And the counter is on. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Harrison promptly onto that, and that is that. Bale. And that is a little undercooked. Indonesia are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Now it's Hullet. And it's Vitinha. Oh, good take and a good air. Shot a goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And we have our very first corner. Oh, Red, nice interception. And now they can spring out of defence. It's gone for a throw-in. Zanetti. Here's Rodri. Bale, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Played into space. No luck with that dink over the top. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Bale. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Lahm. Over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
That is good alertness. Rodri. Aimed beyond the defence. That's a throw. And it's Zanetti, looking to go deep. Lahm can get it clear. Doué touches it back. It's Bale! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Very nicely done. Crosses it in, he gets big! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Pele. Now it's Gullit. Lahm. Eze is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Played into space out wide. And that should get the job done. Rodri. Can he get on the end of this? Roberto Carlos. Delivered across.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's with the keeper. Lahm. Looking for the run. Eze is wide and looking to get onto this. It's going to be another throw. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Doué looking to run onto it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Eze. Gullit has found the net here, of course. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Pele gets flagged offside. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Zanetti. Now that looks a decent ball. Pings it across.
There will be 1 minute
Tries to get it clear. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cleared away. That's a cute ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Indonesia are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 20, Pele.
Whistle goes,
Coming
and
on the
we start the
field
second
is
half.
Number 9,
Indonesia
Messi.
really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And that is as far as they're going to go. That has ended up in no man's land. Indonesia come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
It's a really well-measured ball. Eze providing an outlet on that flank. That has been knocked clear. Can he get it through? Bergomi gets over and intercepts. Van der Sar. Lahm. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 4, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 21,
Yaya Toure. He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Number 6, Jan
Van der
Koeman.
Sar
Number 19, Suarez. Substitution
tries
in
to play it
progress.
through. Zanetti. Zanetti just loves to go forward whenever he can. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Serginho gets good distance on it. Doué. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Indonesia just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Serginho. Serginho's cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Back in once more. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Bale! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's there to clear it. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Vitinha plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And this is Luis Suarez. Knocks it out wide. Hangs one in. That's well blocked, and back out it comes.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. And again, they're pressing effectively.
No, again there's no way through. Threads one in. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Roberto Carlos. Vitinha. Messi. Out towards the flank. Lahm delivers. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Roberto Carlos. Looking for options for movement. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Shot, surely! They've done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
The goal scorer for
There was
Indonesia.
no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Jan Koeman.
Indonesia could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
There will be 3 minutes.
That is
added
lovely.
time.
Lahm stood his ground strongly. Played towards the front line. And here's Suarez. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Batistuta. Tries to pass it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that will be the final act. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance.